Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Angus and today we are going to watch Inception for the very first time. So, Inception. And we are back with a movie reaction here on this channel. Yes, after about 1.5 months without a movie reaction. The last was Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I am finally going to do another movie reaction and I'm planning on doing that more regular. And I thought, why not start with a big one? And the big one is obviously, you've heard it, Inception. The movie by Christopher Nolan, one of the most famous movies of the last 15 to 20 years, I would say. And obviously a movie that is very well liked by fans and critics alike. Christopher Nolan, a great director. I have to admit, I have not seen many of his movies. I love the Dark Knight trilogy and I've seen The Prestige, also a very good movie, but I've not seen any of his other movies. I've not seen Dunkirk, I've not seen Interstellar, I've not seen Memento, and I've not seen Inception. But that's obviously going to change now, and yeah, I'm very excited to finally get to watch this movie. I know that it is about time, or probably more about dreams, you know, something like this, but overall I have no real clue what is going to happen, what is going on there. But I know that there are a lot of stars in this, Leonardo DiCaprio obviously, then some of Christopher Nolan's most favorite actors, you know, Cillian Murphy is in it, Tom Hardy is in it, then Michael Caine is also in it. So yeah, there is a lot of star power in this, so I guess there is not much that can go wrong there. And according to, you know, critics and audience ratings overall, I guess there was not much wrong with this movie. And as I said, I'm very excited to finally get to watch this movie. And yeah, I would say let's not waste any more time and let's just jump right into the movie. Have fun. Okay, here we have Mr. DiCaprio. Not having the best of times, it seems. Well, I know that this movie is assumed to be pretty complicated and confusing. Well, let's see.
I've seen one before. Many years ago. Belonged to a man I met in a half-remembered dream.
What is the most resilient parasite? Bacteria? A virus?
Okay. So that's the guy from before, only younger? But he hasn't aged a day? I mean, DiCaprio? Okay, so he's... okay, so they're in the dream state and he... okay. And that is what happens in the real world, and that goes into the dreams, yeah? Sounds familiar.
Tell me, do the children miss me?
Okay, his ex-wife?
I can't imagine.
But is she really there, or is that just his subconscious? You know, that brings her into his dream. Well, yeah, I can see how it is complicated, this movie. But it's, yeah, the whole concept is quite interesting. I mean, what happens if he gets killed in his dream? Will he die too? Or will he just wake up?
Turn around.
The gun, Dom.
Yeah, okay, so that did not really work. Because she cheated on him? Or snitched on him?
Killing him will just wake him up.
Okay, so...
But pain.
Right.
The pain is in the mind.
So you can feel pain in your dream, but you can't die, okay. I mean, that is just the beginning of the movie. I can't imagine what they have in store for us.
Question is, why'd you let us in at all?
An audition.
An audition for what?
Doesn't matter. You failed.
We extracted every bit of information you had in there.
But your deception was obvious.
Obvious? I mean, he had big help there. At least that is how it seemed. Okay. So, is this a double fake out? This is all just a dream too? A dream within a dream?
You have lived up to your reputation, Mr. Cobb. I'm still dreaming.
Oh, okay. But it's, yeah, but it's also their dream. They're doing, okay.
Asshole. How do you mess up the carpet?
It wasn't my fault.
You're the architect.
I didn't know he was gonna rub his damn cheek on it.
That's enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Very meta everything here. So do they have the information? Probably not. They only have half of the information they wanted from him. The question is, what information is that and who hired them? Okay, and what is that swivel good for? Okay, probably to check if he is in a dream. I mean, he was ready to kill himself, so makes me think that he wanted to check if he's still in a dream or not.
Yeah, James.
Is Mommy still?
James, we talked
No.
about this. Mommy's not here anymore.
Okay, where is she? Is she dead? Probably dead, yeah. So his wife is dead, it seems. That's once again a sad family story for DiCaprio.
Send my regards.
Well,
He sold
okay.
it out. Thought to come to me and bargain for his life.
That is a problem. Well, but I guess he will use them for his own plans.
What do you want from us?
Inception. Is it possible?
Of course not.
If you can steal an idea from someone's mind, why can't you plant one there instead?
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so what idea does he want to plant in whose mind?
Yes, it can. Just have to go deep enough.
You don't know that.
I've done it before.
Who'd you do it to?
Okay. So he did that before. To whom? Yeah, that is the question. His wife, maybe?
You have 2 minutes to design a maze that it takes 1 minute to solve. That's more like it.
Well, that's a pretty plain test, I have to say, for such a potentially big task, but I guess he knows best.
Got the basic layout. Bookstore, cafe, almost everything else is here too.
Who are the people?
Projections in my subconscious. Remember, you are the dreamer. You build this world. I am the subject. My mind populates it.
Okay, so her room, his people. Interesting. Yeah. Just a little bit unsettling. Just a tiny little bit. Not very convincing for someone you would like to convince that this is real, but it is something, yeah?
They sense the foreign nature of the dreamer. They attack like white blood cells fighting an infection.
Like they're gonna attack us?
No. Just you.
Well, that is reassuring. Good thing he didn't say it too loud. But I guess that is what you get when you just introduce someone to this concept, you know? I mean, it's natural, you just experiment with stuff and things. Everybody would, I would say. Well, that escalated quickly.
Hey, look at me.
Wasn't that nice? Uh-huh.
You need a small object, potentially heavy, something you can have on you all the time that no one else knows. In the eye, the balance and the weight.
So that is his totem here?
That
This
way when
little
you look
spinning
at your
top?
totem, you know beyond a doubt that you're not in someone else's dream.
Yeah, I guess it's like, you know, getting high on something and you have to check if everything's okay. But yeah, you get pretty paranoid in his case.
I gotta go visit Eames.
No, he's in Mombasa. It's Cobb's backyard.
It's a necessary risk. We need a forger.
A forger? Okay. Seems somebody... Ah, Tom Hardy. That's very good. I like Tom Hardy. Very much.
Have you done it before?
We tried it. We got the idea in place, but it didn't take.
You didn't plant it deep enough?
No, it's not just about depth. You need the simplest version of the idea in order for it to grow naturally in your subject's mind. It's a very subtle art.
Okay, so he's the guy with the imagination, a forger, obviously. But yeah, that's very interesting, you know. You have to start with the most simple, basic thing here to plant this idea. Probably still very hard, as he explains it here.
A dream within a dream. 2 levels.
3.
That many dreams within dreams is too unstable.
It is possible. You just have to add a sedative.
Well, I guess that will lead to complications.
They come here every day to sleep.
No. They come to be woken up. The dream has become the reality.
Ooh, okay. That is... yeah, that is pretty bad, I would say. Well, yeah, as I said, I guess it's addictive. And like every addiction, this is bad.
You know how to find me. You know what you have to do.
Okay, she killed herself by... let herself getting run over by a train? Well, that's grim.
Robert Fischer, heir to the Fischer Maurer Energy Conglomerate.
What's your problem with this, Mr. Fisher?
That's not your concern.
Oh, Cillian Murphy. So he's the victim here?
The seed that we plant in this man's mind will grow into an idea. This idea will define him. It may come to change... well, it may come to change everything about him.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't care about that, so that is just a small price to pay. And he's not paying it, so...
Must be a cherished memory of his.
I put it beside his bed. He hasn't even noticed.
Okay, so he loves his father. His father doesn't love him.
I've had ample opportunity to observe Browning, adopt his physical presence, study his mannerisms, and so on and so forth. So now in the first layer of the dream, I can impersonate Browning and suggest concepts to Fisher's conscious mind.
Oh, that is interesting. You know, you can even impersonate someone.
It's Maul's, actually. This one was hers. She'd spin it in the dream and would never topple. Just spin and spin.
Okay, so there is the concept behind all of this, as expected.
In case one of us brings in our projections, we don't want them knowing the details of the maze.
You mean in case you bring Maul in? You can't keep her out, can you?
Exactly. He can't. His subconscious. He can't control it, as we've heard.
Why can't you go home?
Because they think I killed her.
Oh, so that is the reason. Well, I guess he didn't kill her, but yeah, he was searched for murder. Wanted for murder, and his family doesn't want to see him, apart from his children, but...
I will try this. My father accepts that I want to create for myself, not follow in his footsteps.
That might work. Might. We're gonna need to do a little better than might.
I mean, in this scenario, everybody says it's impossible, you know, I guess might is better than most things.
What's a kick?
This, Ariadne, would be a kick.
That feeling of falling you get that jolts you awake, it snaps you out of the dream. The sleeper still feels falling. Or tipping.
Ames and Arthur, like two brothers here.
It would have to be a 747.
Why is that?
So in a 747, the pilot's up top, the first class cabin's in the nose, so no one would walk through. But you'd have to buy out the entire cabin, and the first class flight attendant.
I bought the airline.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, if you have Saito on your side, then money is not really a problem, I guess.
You know how to find me. You know what you have to do.
Okay, so this is his dream. Always the same one.
I just wanted to see what kind of tests you're doing on your own every night.
All right, well, this has nothing to do with you.
This has everything to do with me. You've asked me to share dreams with you.
Not these. These are my dreams.
But well, it has something to do with her, because if you get the feeling that your boss, the guy that you have to trust, is not, especially in his right state of mind, then it also concerns you, I would say, yeah?
These are memories, and you said never to use memories.
I know I did.
You can't let her go.
You don't understand.
Yeah, right.
These are moments I regret. They're memories that I have to change.
But you can't change your memories. That is the problem. Things happened. You can't change these. Only gets worse the more you hold on to them.
But the moment's passed. Whatever I do, I can't change this moment.
Yeah, right. But you still are revisiting this moment over and over again. And that is not good. No. I guess that was the train that killed his wife. Okay. Or not. Or maybe that was not how she died.
What happened here?
You promised! Please, I need you to stay here just for now. You said we'd be together! You said we'd grow old together! Come back for you.
Yeah. Well, if she was lovely in her real life, then, yeah. Why is she like that in his dreams? I mean, always.
The team needs someone who understands what you're struggling with. And it doesn't have to be me. But then you have to show Arthur what I just saw.
Get us another seat on the plane.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, you can't really do this if the guy you all have to trust for this, the boss of the operation, yeah, is not really dependable because of this.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Hey.
Well, that was very
To your
smooth.
father. May you rest in peace, huh?
So he's doing that to plant the memory in the, you know, the thought of his father in his mind. Although I guess it wouldn't be necessary after he just died. Well, I could think of better dreams.
Couldn't have peed before you went under, sorry.
Okay, does rain mean that someone has to pee?
Come on.
So, but how are they going to do this now? I mean, it's not a... Oh shit, what the fuck? Is this his subconscious once again?
I'm afraid it doesn't.
God damn it, who is shooting at them? What's going wrong here? Someone is sabotaging all of this. Well, I guess this is the train. I guess this is the train from his dreams. But who are the other guys? That's all very confusing right now. Very unclear what the situation is.
Sato?
Well, that's not good. So we have to go on without Saito, it seems. At least I think that he won't do it much longer.
Let me ask you a question. Why the hell were we ambushed, huh? Those were not normal projections. They've been trained, for God's sake.
You're right.
How could he be trained?
Fisher's had an extractor teach his subconscious to defend itself.
Oh.
So his subconscious is militarized. It should have shown in the research.
Okay. So that is his subconscious. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Die in a dream, we wake up.
Okay, what? Why?
We're too heavily sedated to wake up that way.
Oh,
Right, so
shit.
what happens when we die?
Drop in a limbo.
Are you serious?
Limbo?
So basically, coma. Well, that is pretty messed up, yeah. That is a problem, but I guess it was expected.
You knew about this and went along with it.
I trusted him.
You trusted him when he promised you half his share?
No. Besides, he said he'd done it before.
We've done it before. What, with Mal?
Ah.
That worked so good?
Nothing to do with it. I did what I had to do to get back to my children.
I said
He
it.
led us into a war zone with no way out.
Yeah, he is you have to trust him, and you can't really trust him because multiple things. You know what? His subconscious with his children. He wants to get back, and he forgets everything else. That's not good.
You're on. You've got an hour.
An hour? I was supposed to have all night to crack this.
Insider wasn't supposed to be shot in the chest.
Yeah.
1 hour.
And whose fault is this? I don't know. Maybe yours, Cobb.
Maurice told me that when he passed, you were the only one to be able to open it.
No, he never gave me any combination.
I don't know, some meaningful combination of numbers based on your experiences with Maurice.
Experiences with Maurice. I don't think there were any. Yeah.
Limbo's gonna become your reality. You're gonna be lost down there so long that you're gonna become an old man.
Filled with regret.
Ooh.
Waiting to die alone.
Yeah. So I think back to the very first scene, you know, when he was really an old man. So did he go to dream limbo and then forget everything?
Maurice's will is with Port and Dunn.
That's an alternate. This would supersede the other if you wanted to. It splits up the component businesses of Fisher Morrow. It'd be the end of the entire empire as we know it.
Oh, and there goes the plant. Okay.
The truth that at any minute you might bring a freight train through the wall. The truth that Maul is bursting through your subconscious. And
Yeah,
the truth that as we
exactly.
go deeper into Fisher, we're also going deeper into you.
And you don't want that. You don't want to go deeper into Cobb's mind, because that is a troubled mind.
We did that for years. We built our own world.
How long were you stuck there?
Something like 50 years.
Oh. Holy shit. 50 years. Damn. How long is that in normal time? She
had
never
locked
snapped out of
something
it?
away, something deep inside her. A truth that she had once known, but chose to forget.
Oh, damn. She did not want to snap out of it?
She was possessed by an idea.
Okay, and what idea was that?
That our world wasn't real.
Ah. Damn.
She needed to
Okay.
wake up to come back to reality that...
Oh no, and that is why she killed herself. Ah, fuck. That is bad.
I'm asking you to take a leap of faith.
Yeah, no. Because that leap of faith is called death, and wouldn't be smart to do that.
If I go without you, they'll take them away anyway. I filed a letter with our attorney, explaining how I'm fearful for my safety.
Oh, fuck. That is evil. That is evil by her. Yeah, crazy. Lost her mind completely.
Sweetheart! Look at me! Oh, no! Jesus Christ!
Well, that is heartbreaking. Okay, well, that is traumatic. Definitely traumatic for him. So understandable why he has these problems, but still it is not okay to do this then and to pull others into this. But what happens if he kills Mal in his dream?
Give me the first 6 numbers that come to your head right now.
I have no idea.
Right now! I said right now! Right now!
528491.
Well, that's it. Or not. Alrighty then.
Bad idea. The second we get into that hotel and approach Fisher,
Who is Mr. Charles? That is a good question.
Mr. Charles, like we did on the Stein job.
So you've done it before?
Yeah, and it didn't work. The subject realized he was dreaming and his subconscious tore us to pieces.
Excellent, but you learned a lot, right?
Wouldn't bet on it. So they are going into dream space now. That's the second layer, yeah. Already. Okay.
Who or what is Mr. Charles?
It's a gambit designed to turn Fisher against his own subconscious.
And why don't you approve?
Because it involves telling the Mark that he's dreaming, which involves attracting a lot of attention to us.
Okay, so high risk, high reward, so to speak.
I'm sorry about that. You look a bit back, yeah? Very amusing, Mr. Eames.
Oh, okay. So he is that woman. All right. Okay. That makes sense. You know, him stealing the wallet and all of that.
My name is Mr. Charles. You remember me, don't you? I'm the head of your security down here.
So what exactly is the plan here now? I mean, he tells him that he's dreaming.
In a very specific type of security.
Oh, so they stopped chasing Yusuf and the others in the other layer. Ah, okay.
Breathe, breathe. Remember your training. Accept the fact that you're in a dream, and I'm here to protect you. Go on.
So then his subconscious will accept them as friends in the other one, in the other layer.
Okay. Can you get me out here?
Right away.
Yeah, sure thing, fella. I am your best friend right now.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? These men were sent here to abduct you, all right? If you want my help, you have to remain calm.
So yeah, his own security, and he thinks these are the enemies. Okay. But this is the second layer, the planned one, right? It's not an emergency plan.
Do you know what that is, Mr. Fisher?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
They were trying to put you under.
I'm already under.
Under again.
What do you mean? A dream within a dream?
Yes, a dream within a dream within a dream. Yeah.
Uncle Peter?
Said you were kidnapped together?
Well, not exactly. They already had him. They were torturing him.
And you saw them torture him?
Yeah. Right, Uncle Peter is in on this,
The will, Robert, that will, that's his last insult. The challenge is for you to build something for yourself, but telling you you're not worthy of his accomplishments.
Okay, yeah. Run it deeper, that thought. But this is clever. It is clever. Let's see if it will work out in the end.
He's hiding something and we need to find out what that is.
Yeah, but it is planted.
The same thing to him that he was going to do to you. We'll enter his subconscious and find out what he doesn't want you to know.
Okay, now, this is the third layer now.
He's gonna help us break into his own subconscious. That's right.
Well, that is very complicated, yep. I don't know. Okay, so it wasn't as I earlier expected, to ease the the complications in the first layer. So that is the plan here. Ooh, fuck. Well, lucky for them that they are all still alive here. But that is a very cool scene, yeah. And I remember I saw some kind of making of where they filmed this in this spinning thing. Very nice, very nice. And all without CGI. So I mean that is Nolan. And in these situations it's great. So this is Fisher's subconscious.
This is your dream. I need you to draw the security away from the complex, you understand?
So it's Fisher's dream, but they say it's Aim's dream. But isn't this supposed to be the other guy's dream? I'm not quite sure what's going on. Browning, that is the name, yeah. Well, let's see if things are getting clearer. Okay, or is that just, where the big secret is hidden? And this is why this is a fortress? Could be. High security. Oh yeah, he needs backup. But they are not done yet. They are definitely not done yet. Yep, it is too soon. Way too soon.
It's 10 seconds from the jump. Which gives Arthur 3 minutes.
Which gives them?
Which gives us what?
60 minutes.
Okay, 1 hour. Alright, Okay, now we're working against the time here. Against the clock.
He added an air duct system that can cut through the maze.
Good, explain it to them.
Psycho?
Well, and yeah, that is the question. Will Mel show up? That would, of course, jeopardize the whole operation. Even more than it is right now. flew backwards into the water. Aye, that is not good. Everybody will wake up. Question is, how are they going to get out of there? I mean, everybody will just wake up, right? From all stages of the stream.
We finished the job before the next kick.
What next kick?
When the van hits the water.
Oh, okay, so the van did not hit the water yet. Okay, so they have a few minutes, I guess. But it's very interesting, you know, all these layers. You know, you have reality. I mean, we are not even seeing reality. They're still on the flight. But then the first layer of the dream, then the second layer, and now they're on the third layer. Oh, crazy. Crazy, crazy. I don't know who has the worst time here. Probably Saito, but I mean, Arthur is close.
Are those projections as a part of his subconscious?
Yes.
Are you destroying those parts of his mind?
I don't know, they're just projections.
Let's hope so. Okay, so yeah, they're in Fisher's mind, and they are protecting... Yeah, they are protecting something very important to him. Okay.
We're here. You're clear, but hurry. There's an entire army headed your way.
Yeah, but Eames can take them all out. Maybe.
There's someone else in there.
Fisher, it's a trap. Get
No, it's Mal, right?
Come on, a little lower.
It's fucking Mal. Of course it is. Kill her. Ah, no. Kill her. Somebody. Fucking hell. Shit. Yeah. Too late. Too little, too late. Ah. God damn it. Of course.
Look, there's no use in reviving him. His mind's already trapped down there. It's all over.
So that's it, then we failed.
What?
We're done.
Even when he dies in there? That's it? Well, fuck.
It's a shame. I really wanted to know what's going to happen in there. I swear we had this one.
Yeah, you had this one. Up until Cobb fucked it up.
We just have to follow Fisher down there, and we will find him. You get him in there.
Okay.
As soon as the music ends, you blow up the hospital, and we all ride the kick back up the layers.
Well, that sounds risky, but yeah, worth a shot. Okay, so they're going down Dream Limbo to save Fisher. Okay. So this is now the fourth layer they entered. I mean, it's not exaggerated to say that this is a very layered movie. But yeah, I can see why, yeah, people say it is a very complicated movie. Yeah, and still falling. Would be interesting to see, you know, the timelines next to each other. I mean, the true timeline is probably very short. At least in terms of, you know, movie. Reality is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I need you to take care of Fisher while I go set some charges, okay?
No room for a tourist on these jobs.
Yeah, they said it. He said it.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, don't be silly, just, you know, detonate yourself. If it's necessary.
This was our neighborhood. Places from our past. That was our first apartment. And we moved to that building right there. After Mom became pregnant, that became our home.
So, this is like a museum, basically. You know, here you can see our old home, the next home.
An idea is like a virus. Resilient, highly contagious.
Oh yes,
Smallest
right.
seed of an
That
idea
is
will grow.
what he told Saito in the opening sequence too, yes.
Define or destroy you.
Or in case of Cobb, both of it. It defines him and destroys him, yeah?
I know it's real, Mo.
No creeping doubts. Chased around the globe by anonymous corporations and police forces. The weather projections persecute the dreamer.
Yeah, well, she has a point. She has a point, yeah?
Listen to yourself. These are our children. Watch. James? Philippa?
Please. Those aren't my children.
Okay, he's afraid that if he sees their faces in the dream, he will never want to go back?
You planted the idea in my mind.
What?
What is she talking about?
That the world is not real?
The reason I knew Inception was possible was because I did it to her first.
Is that really... This? The world is not real? That was his doing? Oh, fuck, because of that. Damn. And that carried over to the real world. Oh.
The truth that she had once known but chose to forget. She could break free.
Well, that is even more tragic now. You know, he wanted to her to break out of this world, but then she thought the real world was not real either. Oh, damn it. Yeah, well, now this all makes more sense, and he, yeah, should feel guilty. Definitely should feel guilty.
You're waiting for a train.
Okay, and that is how they killed themselves in the dream. Okay. So, it was suicide both times, but, you know, just in the dream and then in the real world.
But I never knew that idea would grow in her mind like a cancer, that even after she woke.
Well, who would have thought that messing with someone's mind deep in their subconscious is going to create problems and make psychological issues out of it? Who would have thought, you know?
But you can make amends. You can still keep your promise. We can still be together. Right here. In the world we built together.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for him, this would be the better decision right now in his state of mind. You know, he will never escape this. He will never escape these thoughts of guilt, you know, and so... Okay. And that was the last deed of Mr. Saito. Died a hero? Kinda.
We need to get Fisher.
Yes, you need to get Fisher.
Have him.
If I stay here, will you let him go?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, sacrifice yourself. Why not? Let him do this. If he wants to.
Saito's dead by now. That means he's down here somewhere. That means I have to find him.
Ah, yeah. Well, win-win. Kinda.
What are you doing?
Improvise.
Oh, yeah. Good. Very good kick. Very good kick. Come on, Fisher. Faster, faster. Ah, finally. So that was the code in the subconscious.
I know you were disappointed. I couldn't be you. No.
Ah,
I was
okay.
disappointed. But you tried.
Ah, and here we have it now. Don't try to be your father. Do your own thing, man, and then split up your corporation. Okay, good. Exactly what he wanted. Yep. And they did it. Okay. Well, that was nerve-wracking.
Don't lose yourself! Find Saito and bring him back! I will!
Let's hope you have enough time for that. I don't know how he will do that, but, well. Maybe that is the very first scene, you know? He finally found Saito. That is why he is an old guy. Ah. That could be possible. That could be the case. Yes. Okay. Whoa. Goosebumps.
You said you dreamt that we'd grow old together.
But we did.
Yeah. In your dream, you did, yes.
I miss you more than I can bear, but we had our time together.
Yeah, very long time. 50 years, right? Well, let's hope that is that chapter closed for him. I mean, it ended relatively peacefully. If it ended. Yeah, he's not going to wake up. He is still in his dream.
Dad wanted me to be my own man, not just to live for him. That's what I'm gonna do, Uncle Peter.
Well, in the end, a success. Although Saito has nothing from that, as he's dead. Okay. Up until now, yes, right. If you can find Saito, then that would be good. Yeah. And there he is. The very first scene. Yeah.
I'm an old man,
filled with regret.
Ooh, yes. Exactly.
waiting to die alone.
But can he bring him back still? I mean, and then the question, will he be... Oh no, of course, he will be the same age that he started to sleep, but with an old man's mind.
Come back, so we can be young men together again.
Yeah, that would be quite nice.
Come back.
Okay. Did he wake up? Are we back in the real world? Okay, so it seems we're back in reality. Seems. Uh-huh. Whew. Well, that was a wild ride. More than that, even. Question is, did they really make it? I mean, they planted that idea in Fisher's head, that's for sure. But is that what we are seeing now? Is that the reality, or is that Cobb's dream? Well, can we tell? I don't know. Okay, there is his father. But the question is, why is he in Los Angeles when he was in Paris just, before? I mean, it's not like he prearranged that, right? Because he did not know if that would really be successful.
Look who's here.
Well, he saw his children's faces. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Come on. Ah. Whoa. Oh. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, that was Inception, and my god, what a movie. It was action-packed, it was emotional, it was confusing, it was so interesting, and overall just a very, very good movie, a very good movie. I would even say an amazing movie. I can see a theme here up until now. Every Nolan movie I liked quite a lot. And I mean, this movie was certainly something different. Quite a very complicated story. The story in itself, it's not that complicated, but the different layers of it all. And I mean, layers here, you can say, literally layers, dream layers. That is quite complicated to follow here. You even forget that the reality layer is this plane ride they're in, for this main mission. You're close to forgetting it every time, and you think the main layer, the reality, is this layer where they kidnapped Fisher. But, of course, it's only the first layer of the dream. And, then they go deeper, first layer, second layer, third layer, then fourth layer even, the limbo. Mainly, of course, the story is built around this main mission, and then the character of Cobb, a very interesting character. Some similarities between Cobb and Teddy Daniels from Shutter Island. And funny enough, of course, Inception and Shutter Island came out in the same year. And I'm, of course, not saying that anybody took anything from either movie there, but it's quite similar, you know, the character with a very traumatic past with his children and his wife. Of course, in Cobb's case, more with his wife, and then the guilt they feel about this and the subconscious coming in, you know, and of course they deal with this in different ways in both movies, but yeah, some similarities there, and of course both played by Leonardo DiCaprio. That is probably why I think about it. And yeah, that was very interesting, you know, to see his whole story unfold, and we get to know slowly, we get to more and more details, and then ending eventually on this, you know, that he planted this idea in his wife's head. And yeah, I mean, it was kind of good-natured, kind of good-willed, but yeah, then it took a life on its own and eventually led her to kill herself. That was very interesting. I mean, story-wise, not very complicated, as I said. You know, we had the beginning, then with that one job that failed with Saito, then Saito coming in and wanting this one job done, and that was the rest of the story. You know, few character moments there with Fischer especially. You know, we go deeper and deeper in Fischer's subconsciousness and see what his relationship with his father was, what he wants maybe to think. But yeah, overall, of course, the VIP is this whole concept of going into dreams, stealing stuff, changing stuff, go deeper into dreams, and you know, these outside interferences that cause things inside the dreams. You know, we all know it. We all know it. Maybe from you know, laying asleep and suddenly you hear that strange noise or some kind of music, and that is your alarm clock going, and then you just realize that you dreamed. You know, that was very nice. Also the visuals, of course, great visuals. That is, you know, Nolan typical. I guess not much CGI in there, although of course, you know, the world, you know, when the world folded or the world broke apart, of course this is all CGI, but you know, this scene in the hotel when everything was turning, I know that this is not CGI, and the things in the van, I guess these are also not done by CGI. Yeah, visuals great. Acting, of course, we don't have to talk about it. I said it in the intro, you know, great actors overall. Michael Caine, sadly, not in it as much as I would have thought and hoped, but, you know, you can't have everything, I guess. And yeah, then the big question at the end, is this reality or is this just Cobb's dream? My guess would be that it is reality, because we saw at the end the spinning top was coming out of balance and was about to fall down. So yeah, I guess it is reality. So in all, a pretty happy ending to this movie, to a tragic story, to a very nerve-wracking story. I mean, my heart beat pretty fast. I had goosebumps when everything came together, you know, and they had to work against the clock. And yeah, so great movie, definitely a great movie. One of my favorites, I would say, up until now that I watched here on this channel. And yeah, this movie definitely encouraged me to watch all the other Nolan movies too, as I already stated, you know, Memento, Interstellar, Dunkirk, eventually Tenet too, because up until now I liked every Nolan movie very much. And I guess the others are also going to be pretty great. So you and we all can look forward to more Nolan reactions here on this channel eventually. But for now, I have to calm myself down. You know, too much Hans Zimmer music is not good for you, I've heard. And yeah, so that was my reaction to Inception. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, you know, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Also, if you like, follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description. And apart from that, I can only say have a nice day, stay safe, and I see you in the next video.